Hello everyone. So today we're gonna make a video. I'm saying we because look who is here with me. It's Yuzi. She wanna be with me all the time, and it's her time to sleep, so she wants to be on my lap. But I needed to stop everything, so I put her on a table. But I'll send her to her place very soon. The microphone. It's right here. So I wanted to make this video a long time ago. Especially I bought stuff which you're gonna see now, probably before COVID. And the reason I went to United States because those stuff I brought from the US in November. We finally got cheap tickets, so I was able to go and get a luggage of cross stitch and stuff I was buying, and I left when we were living in the United States. I left some stuff with my friend. I'm not gonna stitch everything what I'm gonna show you because there are a lot of things I already got it from another stores because I was selling my stash, and I now don't know if I'm interesting to stitch those stuff, and also it's a lot of everything. I even forgot what was in there because after years and years waiting and buying stuff, but to be honest, since before the war started, I stopped buying all the stuff because I decided it's enough. And yes, I'm happy to get eventually everything from my friend, but when I will be able to go to Ukraine, I will leave it with my mom, and she will ship it for people who will buy it for me. First, let's start from just then because it's right in front of me. So the chart called With My Needle, and there is a fabric here and a bead pack with some threads and beads. I might will stitch this one because everything I have everything to stitch it, and I really like it. First I was buying it because I like it, and then I realized I've got duplicates, or I got duplicates for a reason. Sometimes I knew I got two because I wanted to stitch it right away, or I can't remember why. Sorry for all these thoughts, they're here and there. Second, it's wheat-shelled fabric. I think it was a time it was out of print, or it was not in production anymore. And I wanted to stitch fairies, Shakespeare fairies from Mirabilia on this fabric. Actually, lots of designs from Nora Corbett and other designs you can stitch on this fabric. It's great, it's beautiful. And now I think they start producing this fabric again. I'm not sure. It's the weather today in Brussels, and actually yesterday was 5 seconds rain, 5 seconds sun, then something in between. So my lighting is not perfect, and I'm sorry for it because maybe I will see myself in completely different environment, and I will not upload this video, but I hope I will, because for me lighting is very important. Next is Peppermint Snowflakes 3 from Jasnan again. So there is a little story behind those charts. There are 4 of them. I think they're all seasonal, and I like the other one better than this one, but I decided to start collecting them. I saw the very first chart from Jasnan in Las Vegas in Stitches Paradise. It was a stitched work, and I wanted it since that time, but because you could not buy everything in one moment, so I'm finally starting collecting these hearts, and definitely gonna stitch it. It's for me. What else? Oh, Saju fabric. I've heard it's great, and wanted to give it a try and stitch something on this fabric. It's 32nd count. Yes, it's 32nd count, and it's 50 by 70 centimeters. The colors are, I don't know if you will be able to see, but it's one is more violet, another one is like natural one. I now can't remember what I wanted to stitch in them, but definitely will find what I will do with them, because fabric for me it's very important. I like to have variety of fabric. Sometimes I just spontaneously want to start stitching something, and I will like, good, I have some stash, some fabric stash, so I can choose stuff. I want to like show you all just then, but I have stuff here in front of me, and I will grab a mandala. When I wanted, not this one, when I wanted to try any mandala, I like dragonfly lace. So I was like really picky which mandala will be first, and then when I jump into that world, I now want every mandala possible. And I already stitched 3 mini mandalas, and then I look at the bigger chart. So the Herbalarius mandala, she is coming, well, to me it's like additional 4 little stars, but they're very, very similar in terms of threads you using, the beads and everything, and design is pretty similar. So I look at the bigger mandala, like it's even a little bit easier, because it's like comparing dimensions gold and dimensions gold petite. So for me, definitely it's easier to, it's faster and easier to stitch dimensions gold, big one, than petites, because in petite, everything altogether in a smaller size. So more back stitch on 1 square centimeter, for example, more threads change and everything. But there are different designers, of course, and different stitches and everything. But on average, to stitch dimensions petite is more difficult and takes more time to complete, let's say 13 by 18. Then I will take a piece from big dimensions gold, and I will stitch 13 by 18. I think I will stitch twice faster size, I mean apart from dimensions gold than dimensions petite. I hope I explained it right. Sorry, I have to look at myself now and think what I have to say. I was just comparing mandala to dimensions gold. As I saw the chart, I have a chart, so I check it, and I never was scared to start stitching mandala, but I first wanted to complete those stars and then start another mandala. But now I got classicism mandala, so I will be stitching classicism, and after that I hope it will be Herbalarius. But another mandala I really, really love a lot, it's called Rainforest lace. Yes, and these are all materials for her. I'm not gonna open it because it's probably the only mandala I've got which I did not open. And I bought it on a Facebook group. If I remember, guys, I bought it years and years ago, and now it's hard to remember. But I got it for very good price, and that was like, I immediately bought it because it was great price. And thank you for the lady who sold it to me, because I really love that mandala. I love parrots, and there are frogs as well in that mandala. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and definitely one of my favorite mandalas. So here a lot of beads, as I can see. Some mandalas, we will compare now mushroom, because I have mushroom and fern mandala. Look how many beads right here, like how many bags, not bags, like little bottles right here. And here is a mushroom. I just got mushroom, but it's open. It was open. I also got from the same, I guess from the same group, because there is no other group. That's it. Usually this is a regular size for mandalas, for big ones. it's like a bead peg, if you can say it. So Rainforest is more than double because it has way more beads and treasures, and I like it. I love sparkling stuff. I'm obsessed with that. So mushroom and fern I just got now. I was thinking a lot about to buy or not to buy. There are a few threads missing, but I got them as a leftover from my stars. So I check NPIs, the numbers and the colors, and I like, okay, I can buy it because the lady who was selling it, she said she is missing some NPIs. So I was like, no problem for me. Then I bought before, maybe I was showing on my channel, lots of these boxes from Framecraft. This is English boxes, and they produce in England, but all over eBay you can buy them. I sold all my boxes. I was probably one of the first who was buying them in the United States. Still I was buying them. I mean, when they became fancy on FlosTube, Russian speaking FlosTube back in days, and I've got tons of them because for me it was easy. I ordered, they came, and you have to put here some cross stitch, but this is the only one left because others I sold. I kind of fell out of love of them, but I'm happy I have one still, and something from Jasnen, or maybe from Nora Corbett. I will stitch something on a smaller count, and it will be gorgeous. Just for my table decoration. I hope one day we will move to a house where I will settle I'll be in one country, but I don't know if I really want it or no. Actually, we might gonna move soon because the owner probably will sell this apartment. The whole building he is selling. And I'm telling you, since I'm 20 years old, every single year, maximum 2.5 years, I lived in one apartment. So now we are living here for 2 years, and it's crazy, crazy. So what I have inside and what I forgot about, because I like some stuff to decorate the table when I'm stitching. Guys, don't laugh. I was showing once on Instagram, in my stories. So I told you just now how much I love parrots, and look who is here. So first of all, it came like in a jewelry bag, but I think it's silver. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it's a silver, and this is a pincushion. It's a parrot pincushion. So when I saw a picture on on eBay, I thought at least it will be like that, because I've got some similar pincushions from similar brand, and when I saw parrot, there are tons of other birds, and they're pricey. Believe me, this one is like $42. I can't remember, but I'll show you closer so you can see this parrot. Isn't he cute? It's my little Bobo. Before Susie, I used to have a parrot, African grey, Bobo. Maybe I told you this, I don't know, I can't remember. But that's why I love parrots too much. I had parrots all my life. This is the first dog I have, and she's peacefully sleeping next to me. How cute it is. Susie, Susie, wake up. She likes to wake me up, that's why I'm waking her up. Lay down, my dear. So also I've got Jasnen frame. This one, I think I had it before and I sold it because I knew I had in the United States, and it will be also something for Jasnen little designs, because it's great to have some break from my big designs which I'm stitching. Actually today I was sitting in my chair, I was stitching, and I was like, I'm so bored. I never had so much time to stitch, and like, okay, let me make a video. After that I will go to the gym, because I'm trying now to work out like five days a week. And I usually do cardio, but sometimes I change. Also got this mini sampler from Hands Across the Sea. On the other side there is this one with threads, and guys, there are threads, silks. I can't remember now which one going to what. Well, I will be stitching. I will find out. Also, I bought some clay by Kim needle minders, but they're already somewhere in my box. I will show you in one of my videos some new ones. So, which one going to wear? I don't know. This is Soie d'Alger. So I'm now learning French, and we were talking about clothing and obviously some, like we will say, t-shirt made of linen or cotton or silk, and I like when teacher said soie, I like soie, something familiar, and he like, I like, what is soie? He like, soie is silk, and then like I was start thinking, oh, no wonder soie d'Alger. What is d'Alger? And he like came from Alger. So I like, oh, so soie d'Alger means silks came from Algerian silks. So for which sampler, I don't know, because I will show you more samplers from Hands Across. I got them with silks, but again, I am not sure if I'll be stitching, because once I see it more than 5 times stitched, I fell out of love, or I have no interest, or something else coming new. And yeah, so this probably will be sold. I don't know which threads, because there are threads here as well, and I'm not sure which threads are coming with this sampler, but definitely I bought it with together with silks. Also, I've got my friend was purchasing a big amount of silks. This one is needlepoint silk, but in big amount, and black and white you're gonna use anyway somewhere. So sometimes when you stitch mirabilia or other designs, even just Nan, it's nice to just work with silks. I love working with silks, so that's why I love mandalas, because like you really enjoy it. And also why I am now obsessed with mandalas, because you have to think about something, you learn something new. It's like challenging you, and you're not getting bored. With some designs, I actually get bored. I am stitching now for 20 years. I started stitching in 2004. So this year, in May, will be 20 years since I started stitching. Well, I started stitching when I was in school, but really stitching like obsessed with the hobby, it's 20 years. Got this one, Whimsy. I did not know, I sold it like a few times, the same ones, because I was ordering some stuff not through my friend, but from PO box, and it was delivered to Ukraine, many just Nan. And then I like decided to sell all the frames, and I felt very disappointed when I realized I sold this one, because I actually wanted to myself, and when I saw it, like, oh, I have it, so I'm not gonna sell it anymore. Some stuff I decided, okay, it was for me, but I will sell it back in days, and then I was regretting it. I'll buy again. One sampler, this one, I sold maybe 8 times. And now it's for me. It's called Love Grows, and I have everything on the back, even including DMC and perle and a fabric. When? I don't know. I promised myself this year I'm not gonna start big designs, and this is quite big for me. Because it will take maybe 2 weeks to stitch, maybe more, I don't know, depends how big it is. Sometimes you look at the sampler, it seems like really large, but then when you start stitching it, and it's not, and sometimes it's opposite. What else from just then? Oh, this one I think I show you that I want to start this year, because everything was there on the shelves and I got tired and like I want to empty shelves and it's time for me to make a video. So it was there at least even before November, before I came back from United States. So I'm not gonna stop for this a long time. Yeah, this stuff I was showing you, I think. If not, forgive me because I can't remember. So this one, I actually have got two. I gave one to my friend Lena, who came from United States to visit me here, and she did not have, I had two of them, and I think I have one in Ukraine. So I gifted to her, and this one, the friend I was just talking about, she stitched one of the first, like the first time I've seen this stitch, it was when she did it. And then the price went through the roof because of this embellishment pack, because of that charm. I finally caught it for a decent price, and till now this sampler is very expensive. I saw it stitched on different fabrics, but I want to stitch on pink. What else? What else? Sorry for the noise, because I have a mess here. I had to prepare very quickly. Daniel went with his friends to play basketball. Actually, my sister also moving to Brussels. She's here now with us, and I also sent her to the market to buy some fish and some pastry. Gonna cook tonight. I wanna make not a chicken pie, but beef, ground beef with vegetables and with a puffy pastry. I just put in an oven, and I like to do it because it's very quickly and everyone love it. So that's why I sent her to the market. What else? What else? What else? Okay, I think I did not show you this one as well. Oh no! Again, if I show you this, sorry, I already using it. This is Hands Across the Sea towel, and Lena gave it to me as a present when she came here. I think I show you it. Anyways, maybe with me you will see how big it is. Yes, I think I show you. You see, I'm sorry. My memory is so bad. Because when you record videos, rare, you keep everything in one space, thinking you did not show it. That's me. This sampler as well. Well, I want to stitch every sampler of Just Nan. If I have double, I will be selling it from Ukraine. This one is gorgeous. Definitely, I've got it many times, and I sold it many times. But something I want to leave for me, and every single sampler I want to stitch because they're not that big. Just need to have a time, and that's why I'm really trying to have some finishes from previous years, and eventually start stitching something new. Yeah, this one I was selling many times. There is a hand-dyed silk and a bit of delica, I guess, beads, Song of the Needle. Beautiful, gorgeous flowers in the center. Now, Just Nan not as popular as 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago, but still I like it, and I will put it in between my big designs. Let's say I will stitch dimensions gold, I will get tired, or I wanted something colorful, or I wanted something to think about, I'll be using Just Nan for it. Didn't buy dimensions for a while, like for years probably. This one I was once given away, not given away, we were stitching gold petites together with other stitches, and it was a prize. And then the reason I wanted to give it as a prize because I thought, well, I didn't really like it. The reason why I bought it, because I realized it's out of print, and of course I need everything out of print, everything rare I need. Of course, got this one again. and I hope I will stitch it because it's pretty, it's cute. I saw it stitched and it's gorgeous. So remember in Kiev, when I was living in Kiev, I've lost the puzzle together with my cross stitch and everything, and I thought it was the end of the world for me. But then, you know, after what's happening in Ukraine, I look at this situation, it's like, you can buy it again, you know, some stuff you cannot buy ever again. And slowly I'm replacing that puzzle, but not everything. So I bought all the charts right away because I did not know, right like after 1 or 2 months. No, I think my husband bought it for me. I can't remember. I think it was him. Anyway, I use my friend's address to ship it. And this is letters from Mom by Jeanette Douglas. I had to buy them all over again because in that puzzle it was not just all the charts, but it was the fabric, it was additional threads, and there are tons of them. I still did not, well, I bought, I think back in this, I bought 2 pieces of fabric for this sampler, and I'm now thinking either I'm gonna stitch on 32nd count or I'm gonna stitch on a smaller one. Every chart has a thread, and when I saw it stitched, I faint right away. I was like, oh! And I wanted to stitch it for my mom. This is the central piece, and it doesn't have the thread. It's not that difficult to stitch. It's a very primitive design, but altogether they're looking amazing. So if you ever seen stitch this sampler on a smaller count, please let me know, because I would like to know, is it worth to change the fabric or no? Because, you know, sometimes you change the fabric and it doesn't look as good. But usually when you stitch on a smaller count, it's looking more like a jewelry to me. I've shown you this already, but now it's new. Maybe you can't remember. Sometimes, to be honest, I can't even remember everyone how it looking like. And yes, I love every little detail of this sampler, and the meaning and the words. For example, with grateful heart here. Forget me not. It's 2018. I can't remember in which year I bought this sampler, because I was the first one I got from the kitty, the central piece, and then I was buying all the other stuff. And hi Kitty. So it took me some time to ship it, to collect it, to buy it, because threads are very, very expensive. Here you use, look, the amount of threads you have to have. And I did have some threads, so I went through all my stash to understand what I have, what I don't have, what to buy additionally. Okay, it's 12 months and the central piece. Sampler will be big, but remember my Blackbirds design sampler, I decided to stitch all together. Now it's quite popular, so I wanted either put these samplers together in my mom's apartment, or to me it was like they have to be together somewhere. That's why. I just had a friend, cross-stitch friend, visiting me here in Brussels. Her name is Svetlana. She's ex-professional ballerina, and we've been talking for a while with each other. So she brought me this sampler just yesterday. She was in Ghent, in Brussels, and she bought it for me. It's from Jardin Privé. Guys, sorry for my pronunciation in French. It's it's the worst. And it's a medallion sampler. Also, there is there are peacocks here. love peacocks and scissors, little details. It's stitched with DMC, the required DMC, on Zweigart 101, but over 1. I mean, no, 2 over 1. So it's 300 by 200, and really they want you to stitch with one thread. I either will be stitching it with my leftover silks or cotton threads, hand-dyed cotton threads. Interesting sampler, very interesting. So we did shop with Rika in the United States. I saw her there again, and she drove me to a cross-stitch store in Florida, and got this fabric called Murky. Looks like Susie, your color. I once compared Susie color of her fur with DMC. It was 3799 color, if I'm not mistaken now, because I can forget. Because she was always with me when she was growing. She was always with me stitching on my lap. And now she came from Bulgaria with my sister, and she remembers how she was laying on my lap when I'm stitching, and she still loves it. She still loves it. So another fabric I bought, it's a Wichelt Ambre Toasted. Maybe for Jasmine Designs or for Mirabilia, I can't remember now, but it's gonna be in my stash, waiting for something, for what I don't know. And this is 40 count. I can't remember what the color. Oh, it's probably was coming with one of the samplers I bought. So maybe even for that small hands across I just show you. Another two color and cotton. So this is 28 count, the green, and red is 40s. I wanted to try this dyer, and I doubt myself something I will stitch on 28 count, but if not, I'm gonna sell it. This one I will leave for some Nora's designs. I'm gonna stitch. Why not? Did stitch my Mariposa on red, it turns amazing, and I'm gonna stitch something on this one. Okay, I need to speed up because my sister gonna come back soon from the market and I'm not still done. What else? Bead packs. So this is for Raven Queen. I have not stitched her. Jewel stitched her, I think, on red fabric, and it was amazing. So those classic designs I have not stitched. This one also, my other friend Lena was just talking about her. She stitched this one on a violet color of fabric. August Peridot Fairy. So, and I've got this bead pack and a chart as well. Okay, let me speed up now because I guess I'm talking too much. Christmas Memories from Jasmine. Very, very beautiful sampler. Very, very beautiful. Everything very, very beautiful, of course. Needle Story. Okay, I've got this one, and I think I've got many of them. And printed ship charm. I even have it here in Brussels with me because I wanted to start stitching this design many times. So I'm definitely gonna sell it. Oh, this design I was waiting for such a long time, and I bought it on an auction. Snowball. It's out of print, I guess now, if they did not reprint it. But that time I was buying, it was out of print. Another sampler was a fundraiser for two brigades of the fire service. I remember in Australia it was a disaster, and Nicola decided to sell this sampler and donate money to the two brigades. I'll show you closer. Many people stitched it already. It was quite popular. It's small design. So again, something I bought with threads and a fabric, and I can't remember. Definitely it has silks together with somewhere there. Lisa Knight. I still love this sampler. All the designs I love a lot. And I have quite a collection already in Ukraine. Hopefully I will get it back one day soon. Okay, this sampler I bought with threads, and they're in this box, all of them. All the silks. I have not stitched with this small, I'll show you, bobbins. Just need to organize them somewhere, so they're all here. It was a candle before here, and the reason I put threads so they smell. I never used them before. I have two samplers kitted with this. There are lots of them here with these threads. Oh, this candle I buy every single time I go to Paris. I buy this candle from Hotel Costes. Maybe it's Brune called the name of the candle. I can't remember, so no idea, but it's my favorite smell. I always buy it. So Mary Carter, I just need to have a fabric for her, definitely at least 40 count, and ready to start stitching. Christmas wreath from Victoria's sampler. Love this design and I wanna stitch it. Okay, these designs I definitely gonna sell because it's too much for me. Scarlet Letter. I love this. I love the Scarlet Letter samplers, but I don't know. I need to decide what I will leave for myself and what I'm gonna sell. It's beautiful. They're all beautiful, but I know I will live 3 lives. But still, I want to buy something new, and I need to. Actually, this one is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Sometimes I want to have collection just to have charts, but nope, not anymore. I learned my lesson. This bird. Wait, first I'll show you. Somewhere there is a additional part. So I bought all together in a cross-stitch store in Florida. This jar somewhere laying in my wardrobe somewhere. Not a wardrobe, place where I keep my cross-stitch. And this bird I wanted to stitch so bad. And I might will use a crewel for the bird or for the branch. Yeah, there are 2 ways to stitch this design, and they give you 2 options, so I will probably use crewel because it's more fun and it's more challenging. So I bought it, this chart as well in Florida in November. This one, Violet's Blue, it's all reprinted. No, I think this one is new. Blackbird design, this one Garden. I think this one is new. I don't track anymore. No Floss tube, no things which is new, which is not. This one definitely reprinted, and I want to start stitching it right away. I really love this design. And I'm happy I did not hunt it for decent price long time ago, because I would definitely overpay, but now I bought it for regular price. Can't remember if I show you this one or no. It's Eliza Williams. This heart, I love wreaths, you know, but definitely want to stitch on a smaller count and not on Ada. I love the colors and I'm sure it will turn amazing. It's very cheap design compared to samplers and mandalas. Yes, they want you to stitch it on 14th count of Ada. There is no way I will stitch this one on 14th count of Ada, and it will be hand-dyed fabric for sure for me, and I will check the chart and I might will stitch it on a smaller count. Have some freebies from Jesnen. This is little designs. Can't remember if I showed. Oh no, this one I show you already, and this one I did show you already too. This my there are plans and there are new purchases. When I was I just came back from Thailand, and before that I was making a video and I put everything together in a shell, so everything like mixed. I'm sure I did not show you the samplers, and I want to collect all of them. It was a present. First of all, it was a present. And there are 4 of them, and I want to stitch 12 of them, of course, but slowly, at least this year I want to stitch June. So this is January. I was in Paris in a store, so they all stitched there, and I was showing, I think I was showing you in my Instagram. This is March. They are very beautiful, and I imagine like to have a frame, one frame, put these designs on stitch designs on a cardboard, and you just like every month you change them, because definitely I don't plan to have the whole house full of cross stitch. Even it's it's nice, but just for one room. And this is also one of the most beautiful. I like November and July the most, I think. So I think I will start stitching from artichokes. I already have Thea Gouverneur, half a design stitch. Artichokes, I love artichokes in stitching, and to eat, I like them. And finally, that's it. Come to me, my baby, come to me, my little one. You sleep a lot. She's 4.5 years now, Susie. She was born on 1st of November. I was born on 10th of November, right? You wanna go down? You wanna go down? Go. Yes, so next video I plan to record, I will show you my, I don't know, either I will show you all my finishes, which is not framed, or I will show you my whips together. I want to put some designs. I was, my friend was showing all her designs she stitched, and it's video for 10 minutes. I want to make it together with something. So I have this one in plan, and I probably will need 40 minutes to show all my finishes. So that will be plans for my next 2 videos, but for today, thank you very much. If you give me like, I will appreciate it even more. But if you want to see more pictures, videos, little videos from my trips or my close-up cross stitch, please follow me on Instagram. It's lbarnard1307 for my cross stitch, and my private one is vanilla777. Also, let me know, would you like me to input little videos 10 seconds, 20 seconds, maybe sometimes a little bit more than that in between my videos? Because I just met Svetlana and she asked me why don't you, it's so beautiful here, why don't you put some places you're visiting or you're going to, even here in Brussels, because you travel often, before you used to do before. I don't know, should I? So if you want, I will make it as well. And if you just want me to talk about cross stitch, I will be only talking about cross stitch, but I don't think so. I'm always input something going on a bit. But thanks again, and see you in my next video. Bye!